Warning! The following content may contain elements that are not suitable for some audiences. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hello everybody and welcome back to Geoguessr. We are doing a coastal world today, by far the map that pisses me off the most. 3-minute time challenge, it's a map by mapper, and we really are on the fucking coast. We have copyrighted Google data, which means it's definitely gotta be an official location. That doesn't actually help us. I was hoping it was going to be unofficial and we'd be able to go off of the names. Now we need to rely on the inflatables and the language, which, although it's kind of blurry, looks Japanese. Oh yeah! No, that's Korean. Alright, that changes everything. What coast? We do have islands off to our west. Looks like we also have some more land kind of to our north. But rather than that, it's kind of empty, which means we're on the western coast of Korea. Because of the language. You know, it could be an island, don't get me wrong, could very well be an island. I'm thinking we're probably going to be somewhere more like over here. Maybe we're over by Swan. We're going to keep going though, we're going to see if we can't find something in English that tells us exactly where we are. Which it doesn't look like it. Hold on, we have the Korea National Park. We all know how well labeled everything is. We do have national parks down here. It doesn't say that we're in the Taehewan National Park, just the Korea National Park. So we're going to look for a place called the Korea National Park. There are plenty of them, it looks like, that are on the west coast. We've found at least 2, 3. They all have a name, though, that isn't Korea. Well, that plane's kind of low. I don't know, I wonder if you guys could hear it. National Park, National Park. Yeah, we're finding national parks all over with water to the west. That doesn't actually help us. The fact that it says the Korea National Park makes me think there's actually a place somewhere on the coast called the Korea National Park. Maybe that's me having some wishful thinking. We do also have this island down here. We might as well check it, the Halsan. Anything with water to the west, it doesn't really appear to have it. But we have found plenty of national parks. We just hope we have the correct one. It could be over here. Fuck it, we're going with this one. Seems like a good guess, right? Because we're not seeing anything that's strictly Korea National Park. But at least we're going to get the country right. I'm sure we could have found other clues. I figured Korea National Park is too vague. Maybe there is a place. We're going to find out in a few seconds if there's actually a Korea National Park. That actually has it down there. And we both guessed the south. This is actually where we had it. We had it down here. So we had the original guess correctly. So why was this one labeled the Korea National Park? Or is it just a terrible English translation? Maybe that's what it is. You guys did get 33 more points than us. Had we actually kept our guess where it was, we would have been fine. Still on the water, and we're going to always be on the water. And gracias graz and gratis bus. It sounds to me Italian. I could be wrong. Could be Spanish. It could be French. Could be a bunch of things. I'm not good at telling the difference between the two. But it's also in English. Ooh, but with that Z, that's not English. That could be Portuguese. That could be Portuguese. That could also be Hungarian, even though I don't think Hungary has a coastline. Turkey. Alright, could be Turkey. Let's see if we can't find anything. We have EU plates. That's definitely something for sure. We gotta go based off of the architecture, right? Or something on this truck. It doesn't look like we're going to be able to get anything off of it, though. I have no idea what that is supposed to be. I'm guessing it's a food truck. You know what would be great right about now? A flag. SLO? Isn't that Slovenia? First 3 letters of Slovenia. They really have a limited coastline. I'm hoping that's what SLO is, right? Because it's not Slovakia. Slovakia doesn't have a coastline. Fuck. This is not where I want it to be. Ploska? Isn't that Poland? This does not feel like Poland, though. This does not feel like Poland. We do have a sign down here. I want to try and read it before time expires. We've got plenty of time, so it's not like we have to rush. I see German right here. So that's 4 different languages. Whatever place we are in is this right here. Entrado nel complejo. So I don't know. I know it's saying that you're entering a hotel complex because it's right down here. But this is the language of the place we are in, Hotelski. That's pretty Polish to me. And then German right here. But not knowing what that top language is definitely going to hurt us. Let's see if we can't find a different route to go. Like this way. Yeah, it's in a bunch of languages. What is this? That's a crest, if I've ever seen one. And the red, the white, and the blue is fucking me up inside. It's like reversed Norway. What is reversed Norway? Because Norway would be red. Is this... It's not Iceland. Is Denmark reverse ice? No. Fuck. We're going off of the slow. We're going off the slow. We only got a second. If it's Denmark, it's Denmark, but I feel like it's too mountainous. No, actually, that was actually pretty good. I'm glad we were able to guess the slow because of Slovenia. We did not get the correct country. Well, we got the correct country, but not the correct area, which was Piran, or outskirts of Piran. So I guess the language obviously was Slovenian. I'm guessing one of them was Italian because Italy's right here. I'm surprised Germany was one of them as well. Maybe it was Austrian. It would make sense if it was Austrian, which is very close to German. Alright, this is going to be tough. With no sun either to go off of, which fucking sucks. I want to say originally Iceland, but I'm thinking it could be the Faroe Islands as well. There is potential that this could be Greenland, although it is a little green. We also have to remember global warming is happening, and at one point there's not going to be any glaciers at Greenland. I think Iceland recently lost their first one, which rest in peace, first Icelandic glacier. Now, Canada is also a good guess. We would have to go in like the fucking Northern Territories for that. Maybe the northern tip of Norway. We do have what appears to be a boat out here, which could be a research vessel. We are heading towards a town. That is going to be our lifesaver. Let's check the language. It's in 2 different languages. Nun at zivut. That's Canada. 100%. I don't know where up here it's going to be. No, right here. So somewhere in here by the Hudson Bay. Let's go Whale Cove. Let's see if we can't... Oh, actually. Yeah, no, we're not going to find it. There's probably something in here. I see the Canadian flag from here, right here. Is there a named area? Well, obviously, it's town. Are we able to find the name of this town while we're in here? Because then we just have to check the Hudson Bay, because that's pretty much the only water source close enough to it. And it looks like we're kind of limited as to where we can go based on these pictures, which is official Google. Believe it or not, we have people walking by us. Alrighty. We need to go up north, and because of the way they staggered this, it's going to be shitty. She's just sitting waiting for us. I'm a terrible person. There goes my phone. Not finding a town name, but then again, they're walking, so maybe there is one. I would love to be able to go to the right here. Perfect. Mainly because I'm hoping we can find a general store. And if we find a general store, I'm hoping it's going to have the town name general store on it. So it would be like, if we are in Whale Cove, it would say Whale Cove General. If we're in a different place, it would have whatever name, obviously, the town would be in. We're on a place called Middle Path. I'm sure we could find... Oh, wow. No, it's not going to be Whale Cove. Let's go to the Rankin Inlet. Come on, general store. We got 7 seconds. Took us this long. Took us this fucking long. Not... No, fuck me. Really? Was it actually a place called Nine? Okay. N-A-I-N. Why was I so convinced we were going to be in Nunavut instead of Newfoundland? What did I miss? Oh, we probably saw this, and we pretended that that was that. I'm just a terrible person. Alright, well, we got the country right. And then the fourth location. We're definitely in the Mediterranean. I could see this being Greece. Right? Can't you? Can't you see this being like an island in Greece? We have the nice crystal clear blue waters. It is official copyrighted Google imaging. Doesn't fucking mean anything to us. Kind of open. No real trees. Kind of on like a plain. Which makes me think we're not in Greece anymore. We do have what appears to be a lighthouse. Is this a lighthouse? Yeah, this has got to be a lighthouse. That changes everything. It definitely feels like the Mediterranean, though. Or am I just wrong? We could be... Hold on. Sun's in the north, so we're in the southern hemisphere. So not in Greece. Argentina or Chile, maybe? Right on the coast? Let's make sure that's actually on the coast. Because we got to be in the south. I don't think this is going to be Australia. I don't think this is going to be New Zealand. The images are kind of fucked, as you could tell. I don't even think we're moving forward. I think we're just cycling. Return to start. We went this way towards the car. Let's go towards the water. There's nothing at the water. Alrighty. Let's go back to the car. We have tough time deciphering what the license plate is. And what the car is. Alright, we're fucked. We're fucked. This is gonna be probably the hardest location of the day. We got nothing. We got a car, we got a lighthouse. We got some pretty terribly stitched together images, which is Google's fault. We got blue water. Water to our west. Which means we can't be in that part of Chile. We could be in Argentina. I mean, we could still be in Chile. It would just have to be a weird spot in Chile. Or do we change our guess to Australia? Australia might be the play. And that's mainly going off of just the landscape. Although we have been to places like this in Argentina. That's why it's so tough, especially when you really have nothing going for you. If we were doing a no movement country challenge, we would have probably gone somewhere in the south. I would have probably guessed Argentina. Chile wouldn't be bad. This doesn't feel like Brazil, and we don't really have to worry about any place up here. So we don't worry about Venezuela or Guyana or Suriname or French Guinea. We do have to worry about Colombia, but they don't really have a west coast. Ecuador does not have a west coast. Peru does not have a west coast. And Chile only has a little bit. Let's just hope we're in Argentina. And we are, and we actually got really close. End up being on the point over by the Faro Punta Ninfas, which was the lighthouse we were able to find. That was actually a pretty good guess, 121 miles. You guys went a lot further south. So that's 2,500. We're close. And now we're not close. No, okay. Penguins. We're in Antarctica. This is Antarctica. I don't care what anybody says. There are no penguins in Greenland. There are not. There are not. We also have a bunch of glaciers and icebergs. We're looking due north at a research vessel. This is Antarctica. Now, most of the Antarctic is mostly over here, so we're probably at one of these bases. I don't think we're at the Machu Picchu base. I don't think we're at the base Presidente Eduardo Frei Montalva, or base Morambo. But we are probably... Yeah, we gotta be in this general area. Water to our north. Let's go with the General Bernardo. Fuck it, right? But we're not gonna get anything else besides the fact that we're in Antarctica from the penguins. So, let's just look at penguins for the rest of the 2 minutes, right? We're not going to be able to determine exactly where we are. I don't think there is a base nearby. which means we're probably not going to actually be at a base. We could be down here. But that's the thing. We're not at an actual base. Unless it's just around the fucking corner. Look at the penguins. Look how adorable. Now, if they were emperor penguins, we would guess South Africa. Because I'm pretty sure that's the only place emperor penguins exist. The issue being, this isn't how South Africa looks. Yeah, look at all these fucking penguins. Now, here's the thing. You ready? Penguins, these babies right here, have no natural land predators. So, when they first encountered humans, the first thing they did was they walked up to them asking for food. How fucking amazing is that? Penguins are not afraid of us. Penguins, these adorable, lovey creatures that shit everywhere and trade rocks for sexual favors, have no natural land predators, so they like us. I think that's fucking awesome. Now, we are, in fact, looking for a base. We are not finding it anywhere we go. We do have a sailboat. We do have more stuff off that way. But kind of limited. Based on the geography, though, I don't think we're here. We're probably more like here, if at all. Maybe even here. We kind of have 20 seconds. We have a chance to win this. Our chance comes basically from the fact that it's Antarctica, and we don't have any good locating clues. It's going to basically be like a coin flip as to who gets the better guess, kind of like in Argentina with the lack of clues. We have a chance to win this, but it's not up to us. And we kind of were in the middle. You won. You guys beat us. We had 300 extra points. We end up being over by Base Yelko. This doesn't even have a name. We're on a little tiny... Curville Island. So if we check out the summary, you beat us by 1,000 points. 1,003. Which comes down to Canada. It comes down to that Canadian location. Had we a better Canada guess, we would have walked away with this one. Wow. Talk about a close fucking game. This is one of our better coastal games we've ever played. Ever. Let's check out the full results. Coming in first place is Aphelion. Screenshot the World beat me by 40 fucking points. Ends up guessing Australia, but got Canada correct. Wow. And then on that last location, kicked our fucking asses, it looks like. Yeah, you kicked our fucking ass there. Nice. Alrighty. Not terrible. Now, if you guys want to see specific maps, you have to let me know. I am a pro player. That's why I have the custom icon. If you guys want to see a map that I've never played before, by all means, tell me the name of the map in the comment section below. I have no problem trying out new maps. If you guys are free players, there will always be a challenge link in the description for the next day's video. We do Geoguessr 6 days a week, with our only day off being Sunday, which is 2 days away. But for now, that's all we have. Thank you all so much for being here. I do look forward to seeing you guys all tomorrow. Have a good rest of your day. And bye-bye.